Kill it already. Did you see that? First shot. Uh-oh, got malfunction. Ah, there's malfunction. T. Found out what the problem was with the malfunction. The moon clip is bent. So don't bend these daggum things. Else it causes major problems, yo. Alright, let's reload this bad boy. Problem with moon clips is reloading. Sure, they're fast to reload when you're Johnny on the spot. But to take out these daggum things, the brass, there's real pain. What's up, guys? This is Specialty and Steadfast Courage. Today I got the coolest revolver 10mm ever. Smith & Wesson 610 10mm. She's pretty sweet. She loads from the side like that. Very simple. We got moon clips. These aren't speed load. They're like speed loaders, but they're called moon clips. You slide that puppy in there. Slap that in there. Slap that greasy pig in. Pull back the hammer, and bam. And if you, let's say you're not gonna destroy a target, or you need to put it back on safe, pull back on the hammer like so. Pull the trigger and let the hammer release. I like how it feels. I like the grip. Grip feels nice. All the serrades right here, when you're unloading it, reloading, that serrades feel good, nice and grippy. The hammer feels good, nice and grippy. And the 10mm round is pretty nice. I like them a lot. They're like 9mm, but one notch up than 9mm. I like to call them 10mm. One notch higher than 9mm. 10mm are very, very interesting round, because I never heard 10mm till like we got this pistol. And ever since then I've been wanting to do the video on it. What we got is the Elite Performance Ammunition, the SIG FMJ. Oh wait, 180 grain. Damn! 10mm 180 grain. That's hardcore. And as you can see, this weapon has some distance on it. It's not like your Pansy 9mm or anything beneath 9mm. It has some balls.
I want our boys to raise their heads. I want them to act like they have balls. I want them to stop shitting their pants.
I can swear to God I can hit a target out 100 meters with this thing. Want to check it out? Oh! You see that? You're gonna hit the target 100 meters away with a pistol. I've never done that before. That's awesome. Only took me like 8 rounds, but I did it. But I'm telling you, 10mm, 10mm, she's hot. She's a hot round. I would say good bear round. Take it to the mountains when you go hunting. Just in case you run into some bears. Or if you get really good at it, this is your everyday carry. You know, I wouldn't mind having this as my everyday carry. But the hell with the SIG P320, get one of these bad boys. I love it. And of course, there's a learning curve when you're loading it. Loads from this side, the cylinders, and let's say you don't know how to hold a pistol. Don't hold it like that, because gas escapes right here. You see that little bit of gap right there? Escapes. It's gonna burn your fingers. Is the cylinder gap. It's hardcore, man. And of course, we're iPro, because this thing spits out a lot of carbon into your face. Cause I got some shrapnel right here from all the carbon coming out. And if I wasn't wearing this, I wouldn't want to shoot this thing like for fun. But when you're in a tight jam, you won't notice that. And just hear that. Oh yeah, hear that when you cock it. She feels nice. Ah, makes you happy. And that trigger squeeze feels like 2 pounds. Smooth, she's smooth, baby. Hell of a lot better than any striker fire pistol I ever fired. So yeah, she's beautiful, beautiful weapon. So this is a double action pistola. So double action, you can pull the trigger and the hammer goes back. I wouldn't advise doing that, because when you're pulling that trigger, it's a long take, bam, finally. But when you're single action, the trigger squeeze is very minimum. Look how much jerking action that is. No jerking. But when you're doing a double action, trigger squeeze, look at how much jerking I do.
Yeah, jerking.
I jerk the trigger hardcore. And when you do that, you miss the target almost every time. You don't want to do that. It's about, I'll do the weigh-in tonight, or I'll do the weigh-in later. But from how it feels right now, it feels like it's like about 3 pounds. It's a heavy pistola. But heavy is good. If it doesn't work, you go to hit him with it.
Heavy is good. Heavy is reliable. If it doesn't work, you can always hit him with it.
Hit the bad guy with it. But I like this pistola. I like the engraving right here, the trademark. Man, it looks good. I mean, it's a work of art. It's a work of art. Nice pistol. Smith & Wesson really did it good on this one. At first, when I first started shooting this thing, I was like, it's alright. I don't like it. It's heavy. You gotta pull back the hammer every time. But as soon as you start practicing with it, get really good at it, she becomes your best friend. Other pistols with the moon clips, you just stick them in there. Other revolvers like the 357, you get the speed loaders. Speed loaders, you just put it in there, turn that little knob, it releases the rounds, then you pull the speed loader out. You just lock and load. And when you're reloading, same difference, doing that. Just different delivery system. And this one is different. Very different with the moon clips. I'm sure you can buy the moon clips for like $2 for like 10 or something.
No, it's like
15 for 6. It's 15 for 6. Never mind. That's outrageous. They're like little stamp plates. I don't know why they're so damn expensive. You just stamp it, you got yourself a moon plate. Anyways, I'm not in charge of marketing over at Smith & Wesson, but I would make it cheaper, but that's just me. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video about the Smith & Wesson 610 Pistola. It's a 6 round, 6 shot, 6 cylinder Pistola. I love it. I love it a lot. Also comes with this. We also have this pancake holster that went with it. It's very nice. I love this holster. I like it a lot. You know, I didn't think I'd like this pistol that much because, you know, I'm a updated type person. You know, I used to like striker fire pistols, but the more I shoot these weapons from the olden times, like the 1911 and this revolver setup, the more I like pistols like this, you know, the one with hammers on it, hammered fired pistols, aka revolvers and 1911s. These pistols are great for self-defense, but some people don't think so. Maybe you need to practice on it. Maybe you just need to, you know, expand your mind a bit. That's all you need to do. But anyways, I hope you guys like my view on this pistol. I genuinely like it. I'd rather carry this now rather than, I mean it like earlier when I said I'd rather carry this than my SIG P320. Don't get me wrong, I love my SIG P320, but you know, when you're out there in the middle of the wilderness, you might as well carry yourself something with some takedown power, you know, aka 10mm, you know. I mean, practice with it. Have you practiced with this pistol? If you get any type of revolver pistols or any pistol in general, practice with it. Get better at it. That way you're not like fumbling with it and being ridiculous with it. Even with the SIG P320, you could fumble with it and lose your mind on it in a tight jam. When you're in a tight spot, as long as you practice and train, you get good at these weapons. You could do anything with them. In any tight situation, it becomes muscle memory. But if you do get this pistol, I suggest you practice it. Dry fire it a lot. Rounds are expensive. 10mm rounds, hard to find, and if you do find them, they're expensive as hell. One day we'll be able to find these rounds, no problem. But until then, be very choosy with what you're gonna shoot with it. Practice dry firing it, practicing pulling it out, all this stuff. There's a lot of things you can practice with. Just practice your stance, practice your draw, practice pulling the trigger. You know, you could do the whole Wild Wild West thing where you just pull it out and maybe by some miracle you hit what you're shooting at. But I would suggest just practice rather than taking it out the range all the time. Range time's expensive. Ammo's expensive. I suggest doing these types of things, practicing with it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe to Steadfast Courage, and I'll be coming up with new videos once a week from now on. I'm trying to get back on this whole YouTube thing. I've gotten to the point where it's the pain in the balls to do it, but from now on, I'm doing it now. And I'd like to thank my family for helping me with these videos. They help a lot. They do a lot for me. They're behind the scenes people. They make this stuff happen for me. So I'd like to thank them. Remember, peace through fire superiority, vote Republican, specialistly out.